Welcome to the first session of your Overcoming Negative Thinking program with Dash Wellness. Today, we'll introduce the concept of negative thinking and discuss why it's crucial to address it. For this session preparation, set up your space, have writing tools ready, ensure good internet connection, and be ready to engage. The information provided in this Overcoming Negative Thinking program, including all content, materials, exercises, and resources, is intended for educational and informational purposes only. It is not intended to be a substitute for professional medical advice, diagnosis, or treatment. Always seek the advice of your physician or other licensed health provider with any questions you may have regarding mental health and/or medical conditions. Negative thinking refers to the habitual pattern of focusing on and magnifying the negative aspects of ourselves, our situations, and our future. These thoughts often manifest as self-criticism, pessimism, and catastrophizing, where we expect the worst possible outcomes. Negative thinking can stem from past experiences, societal influences, or internalized beliefs about our abilities and worth. It's important to define and understand negative thinking because it directly impacts our mental health, relationships, and overall quality of life. Persistent negative thoughts can lead to increased stress, anxiety, and depression, making it challenging to enjoy daily activities or pursue goals. By identifying these patterns, we can begin to challenge and change them. Recognizing negative thinking is the first step towards breaking the cycle of negativity. Understanding how these thoughts affect our emotions and behaviors empowers us to make positive changes. Addressing negative thinking is not just about eliminating negative thoughts, but also about fostering a more balanced and realistic perspective. Developing this awareness helps improve our resilience and ability to cope with life's challenges. It allows us to build stronger, more positive relationships with ourselves and others. Overcoming negative thinking enhances our ability to achieve our goals and maintain a healthier, more fulfilling life. As we progress through this program, you'll learn techniques to identify, challenge, and replace negative thoughts with more constructive ones. Negative thinking in someone's life can be pervasive and debilitating. It might start with self-doubt, where the person constantly questions their abilities and worth. They might wake up dreading the day ahead, convinced that nothing will go right. Every mistake they make, no matter how small, is magnified and seen as proof of their inadequacy. When faced with challenges, they automatically assume the worst possible outcome. Their inner dialogue is filled with harsh self-criticism, calling themselves names and berating their efforts. Social interactions are often fraught with anxiety, as they believe others are judging them negatively. They may avoid taking risks or trying new things, fearing failure and rejection. Over time, this pattern of thinking can lead to feelings of hopelessness and despair. They might isolate themselves, convinced that they are unworthy of love and friendship. Physical symptoms like headaches, fatigue, and tension can become frequent. Decision-making becomes difficult, as they are paralyzed by the fear of making the wrong choice. Even when good things happen, they downplay their achievements and focus on what went wrong. This constant negativity can strain relationships, as loved ones may feel helpless or frustrated. Negative thinkers might also be overly critical of others, projecting their insecurities outward. This can lead to conflicts and misunderstandings. Their work performance may suffer, as they struggle with motivation and confidence. They might feel stuck in a cycle of negativity, where every setback is seen as confirmation of their worst fears. Over time, this can lead to mental health issues like anxiety and depression. Breaking free from negative thinking requires effort, awareness, and support. It's a gradual process that involves challenging these harmful patterns and replacing them with healthier, more balanced thoughts. Positive thinking in someone's life can be transformative and empowering. It begins with a sense of self-compassion, where the person acknowledges their worth and treats themselves with kindness. They wake up with a sense of anticipation and gratitude for the day ahead. Mistakes are seen as opportunities to learn and grow, rather than as failures. When faced with challenges, they remain optimistic and look for solutions. Their inner dialogue is encouraging and supportive, reminding them of their strengths and potential. Social interactions are approached with confidence and an open heart, leading to meaningful connections. They are willing to take risks and try new things, embracing the possibility of success. This positive outlook can lead to feelings of joy and contentment. They actively seek out activities and relationships that bring them happiness. Physical health often improves as they experience less stress and more energy. Decision-making becomes easier as they trust in their ability to choose wisely. They celebrate their achievements and recognize their progress, no matter how small. This positivity can enhance relationships as loved ones feel valued and appreciated. Positive thinkers are often more patient and forgiving, both with themselves and others. This can lead to deeper understanding and harmony in relationships. Their work performance may improve as they are motivated and confident. They feel empowered to set and pursue goals, believing in their ability to succeed. Over time, this can lead to a greater sense of fulfillment and purpose. Maintaining a positive mindset requires practice, mindfulness, and sometimes support. It's a journey of continually nurturing one's mental and emotional well-being. Embracing positive thinking can help create a life filled with joy, resilience, and meaningful connections. Reflect on your current thought patterns. Do you often find yourself thinking negatively about yourself or your circumstances? It's important to recognize these patterns as the first step in changing them. Identifying triggers is also essential for managing negative thoughts and patterns. Triggers can be specific situations, people, or even certain times of the day. By recognizing what prompts your negative thinking, you can start to develop strategies to manage or avoid these triggers. To conclude today's session, set an intention for your journey to overcome negative thinking. What do you hope to achieve by addressing your negative thoughts? Write down your intention and revisit it throughout the program to remind yourself of your goals and motivations. Remember that change takes time and effort, and be patient with yourself as you work through this process. Before we close, let's take a brief look at what's coming up in the rest of the program. In Session 2, we'll delve deeper into recognizing negative thoughts. In Session 3, we'll explore the impact of negative thinking. Session 4 will cover techniques for challenging negative thoughts. In Session 5, we'll introduce mindfulness and thought awareness. Session 6 will feature a guided meditation for positive thinking. Session 7, with journaling for cognitive awareness. Session 8 will introduce daily practices for positive thinking. In Session 9, we'll learn about affirmations and positive self-talk. Session 10 will cover visualization techniques. Session 11 will be about developing a positive mindset. In Session 12, we'll practice mindful reframing. Session 13 will focus on positive thinking in challenging situations. Finally, in Session 14, we'll reflect on the week and set goals for the future. Thank you for joining our Overcoming Negative Thinking program. We hope it was helpful and look forward to seeing you in the upcoming sessions.